Imagine a city frozen in time. Volcanic ash has buried it. Buildings stand as they were on that fateful day. This is Pompeii, a stark reminder of nature's power. Across the world, other ruins whisper similar tales. Crumbling temples in Mesoamerica, sunken harbors in the Mediterranean, all bear witness to the enduring struggle between humanity and nature's fury. These remnants offer glimpses into ancient lives. They also reveal how past civilizations faced the challenges of a turbulent planet. Ancient civilizations lived in a world of unpredictable natural forces. Floods, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions were common threats. These events brought both devastation and opportunity. They forced societies to adapt and innovate. The ruins we see today are not just monuments to the past. They are testaments to human resilience in the face of extraordinary challenges. These silent stones hold stories. They speak of ingenuity and adaptation. They also warn of the consequences of environmental neglect and the limits of human control. By understanding how ancient civilizations interacted with their environment, we gain valuable insights into our own relationship with the natural world. Survival for ancient civilizations depended on understanding nature's rhythms. The people became keen observers. In Mesopotamia, priests meticulously tracked the movements of celestial bodies. They believed these movements held the key to predicting floods. The flooding of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers was vital for their crops, but these floods were also destructive. Predicting them was crucial. Across the world, the Maya civilization developed its own sophisticated system of timekeeping. They too looked to the sky. They made detailed observations of the sun, moon, and planets. This knowledge helped them predict seasons. It also gave them the ability to anticipate droughts, which could devastate their rain-dependent crops. In ancient China, meticulous record-keeping of natural events like floods and droughts spanned centuries. These historical records became powerful tools. The records helped identify patterns in disaster occurrence. This allowed officials to prepare for future calamities and mitigate their impact. These ancient civilizations teach us the importance of observation, record-keeping, and understanding natural cycles. Ancient civilizations responded to nature's fury not just with prayers, but also with pragmatic solutions. They used their ingenuity to build structures that could withstand or mitigate the impact of disasters. In Egypt, the annual flooding of the Nile was essential for agriculture. However, uncontrolled floods could be disastrous. To manage this, Egyptians constructed a complex network of canals and irrigation channels. These canals diverted the floodwaters. The water flowed to agricultural fields and reservoirs, maximizing the life-giving benefits of the Nile while minimizing its destructive potential. Across the Mediterranean, the Romans, known for their engineering prowess, built impressive structures to combat natural disasters. Their aqueducts, marvels of engineering, not only supplied fresh water to cities but also served as a vital resource during droughts. In the Indus Valley, sophisticated drainage systems and flood control measures were integral to their urban planning. Cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa featured advanced drainage systems. These systems protected inhabitants from seasonal monsoon floods. The remains of these structures highlight the ingenuity of ancient civilizations. They stand as a testament to their ability to adapt and innovate in the face of environmental challenges. They understood that surviving nature's fury required a combination of observation, respect for natural forces, and the will to work with, rather than against, nature. For many ancient civilizations, natural disasters were not merely physical phenomena. They were also seen as expressions of divine will. They believed that floods, earthquakes, and droughts were signs of the gods' displeasure. This belief led to the development of elaborate rituals and sacrifices aimed at appeasing the wrathful deities. The Aztecs, for example, believed that human sacrifice was necessary to maintain cosmic balance and prevent catastrophic events. They conducted elaborate ceremonies, offering human hearts to appease gods like Tlaloc, the deity of rain and fertility, in hopes of ensuring plentiful harvests and warding off droughts. In ancient Greece, oracles such as the famous Oracle of Delphi played a crucial role in interpreting natural events. People sought guidance from the oracles to understand the meaning of earthquakes or storms. They sought to know what actions they could take to appease the gods and restore balance. Similarly, in Japan, Shinto shrines were often erected at sites prone to natural disasters. These shrines were not just places of worship, but served as reminders of the power of nature. They also symbolized the hope of divine protection against future calamities. These spiritual approaches, while different in practice, shared a common thread. They reflect a deep respect for the power of nature and a belief that human actions could influence the course of natural events. Despite their best efforts, some ancient civilizations succumbed to the very disasters they strive to overcome. The ruins of Pompeii stand as a haunting reminder of the devastating power of volcanoes. The city, once a bustling hub of Roman life, was buried under a thick layer of ash and pumice when Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD. The Maya civilization, despite its advanced understanding of astronomy and agriculture, faced a different kind of catastrophe. A prolonged drought, coupled with deforestation and overpopulation, is believed to have contributed to the collapse of the Mayan civilization in the 9th century. The once thriving cities were abandoned, swallowed by the jungle, leaving behind only silent ruins as a testament to the civilization's downfall. Similarly, the Mesopotamian civilization, heavily reliant on irrigation for agriculture, suffered from the long-term consequences of salinization. The accumulation of salt in the soil, a result of intensive irrigation, gradually decreased agricultural productivity. This environmental degradation made the civilization more vulnerable to droughts and contributed to its decline. These examples illustrate the delicate balance between human civilization and the environment. They serve as cautionary tales highlighting the limits of human control over nature. They emphasize the importance of sustainable practices and the need to respect the delicate balance of the natural world. Though separated by millennia, the challenges faced by ancient civilizations resonate deeply with our modern world. Climate change is increasing the frequency and intensity of natural disasters. From hurricanes to wildfires, the impact of these events is felt globally. The ingenuity and resilience displayed by ancient civilizations offer valuable lessons for our present and future. Their ancient methods of disaster management, from predicting floods to building resilient infrastructure, provide a framework for modern approaches. The ancient practice of observing and recording natural patterns finds new life in modern meteorology and climate science. Sophisticated satellite systems and computer models allow us to track weather patterns and predict hurricanes with remarkable accuracy, building upon the foundations laid by ancient astronomers who meticulously charted the skies. Just as the Egyptians constructed canals to manage the Nile's floods, modern engineers designed dams and levees to control rivers and protect communities from flooding. The lessons learned from the failures of past civilizations, such as the Mayas' struggles with deforestation and the Mesopotamians' battle with salinization, serve as cautionary tales. The story of human civilization is interwoven with the constant challenge of surviving and thriving amidst nature's unpredictable forces. From the flood myths that permeate ancient mythology to the sophisticated engineering feats of the Romans, the quest for resilience has been a constant throughout history. The ruins of ancient cities serve as poignant reminders of both the power of nature and the ingenuity of human adaptation. Ancient civilizations developed intricate knowledge systems to understand and predict natural phenomena. They observed the stars, the seasons, and the subtle cues of their environment, using this knowledge to anticipate and prepare for floods, droughts, and earthquakes. These observations were often intertwined with spiritual beliefs, reflecting a deep respect for the power of nature and a desire to live in harmony with its rhythms. The engineering marvels of the ancient world stand as testaments to human ingenuity and determination in the face of adversity. From the irrigation canals of Egypt to the earthquake-resistant structures of ancient Japan, These innovations highlight the capacity of humans to adapt and innovate. Yet, the ruins of once great civilizations like the Maya and the Indus Valley serve as cautionary tales. They remind us that even the most advanced societies are vulnerable to the consequences of environmental degradation, unsustainable practices, and the unpredictable wrath of nature. Today, as we face the growing challenges of climate change and its impact on the frequency and intensity of natural disasters, the lessons from ancient civilizations take on a renewed urgency. The ruins of Pompeii, once a bustling Roman city frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, remind us of the devastating power of nature and the importance of understanding and respecting geological hazards. The story of the Maya, their civilization brought low by a combination of prolonged drought and unsustainable practices, serves as a cautionary tale about the interconnectedness of human societies and the environment. It highlights the need for sustainable resource management, particularly in the face of a changing climate. The legacy of ancient engineering feats, from Roman aqueducts to Chinese earthquake-resistant structures, continues to inspire modern approaches to disaster mitigation and infrastructure development. We see the echoes of these ancient innovations in our modern dams, levees, and early warning systems, all designed to protect communities from the devastating impact of natural disasters. The story of human civilization is a testament to our enduring capacity for adaptation and innovation in the face of adversity. From the earliest settlements to the sprawling metropolises of today, we have continually sought ways to live and thrive in a world shaped by both the opportunities and the challenges presented by nature. The ancient civilizations that came before us left behind more than just crumbling ruins. They bequeathed us a legacy of knowledge, ingenuity, and resilience that continues to inspire and inform our own responses to the challenges of a changing world. As we face the growing threat of climate change and the increasing frequency of extreme weather events, it is more important than ever to heed the lessons of the past. By understanding the successes and failures of ancient civilizations, by learning from their innovations and their mistakes, we can better equip ourselves to navigate the uncertain waters of the future. The ruins of ancient cities serve as powerful reminders that while we may strive to control nature, we are ultimately bound by its laws. They urge us to seek a path of harmonious coexistence, recognizing that our own survival depends on our ability to adapt, innovate, and live within the limits of our planet's resources.